Welcome to episode 2 of the new year of Everything We Do is Magic. I'm your host, Ravenscraft9. It's Saturday evening. Pretty mellow day today. It was cold. After popping dandelions for my animals, I decided to take a rest day. Took a little nap. Just kind of took it easy today. Just meditating on some things, studying on some things, researching. Just doing a little indoor work today. So it was really a really nice day. And I just want to continue on this theme of everything we do is magic. And I remember 1979, University of Georgia was going undefeated. Went on to win the national championship. And during the season, Georgia had quite a few really fortunate breaks. Every team does, but this was kind of like a string of games that everyone thought they should have lost, but they somehow won. And they asked legendary coach Vince Dooley about that, and he said, you know, they always talk about how lucky you are when you're winning. And as long as you're winning, they can say whatever they want to about you. Now, of course, I'm paraphrasing what he said, but in general, that's my idea, my concept of the whole idea of magic and chaos magic, and this whole idea of mine is better than yours, or yours is better than mine, or whatever. It's how ridiculous that is. It's whatever works for you. LeBron James tosses the talcum powder in the air before the game, and whatever, that is a ritual. That's a form of magic. It's a form of setting an intent and setting a focus by doing it. Baseball players are notorious going through every at bat. They go through a ritual, and all it is setting their mind in a direction, and that's all that magic is. Prayer does the same thing. Meditation, all of those do the same thing. And the key is what works for you. Now, this is kind of neat, because just before I came on the air to tape this, earlier today, let me go back. I was doing some recording for the Thursday program, which is over there to your left, whichever way the left is on this thing. But you can check out our farm report program, Love from the Farm. But I'd been filming that, and it had put just a little bit of work in, not a great deal of work today, but somehow it had disappeared from my phone. And so I just said, well, I'll just kind of do a little mini working to an intention that somehow it'll show back up. And if it doesn't, and this is the key to your intention, is releasing all feelings of desire for the outcome. You got to say, okay, whatever happens, that's the faith part of it, really, so to speak. I just did a little working and said, okay, if it shows up, great, it's meant to be. If it doesn't, it's not meant to be. So just before I go to record this, I'm checking, and this thing is, they've been gone, a couple of hours now, and I open it up, and boom, all the video stuff that I'd put together, because I'd done some editing and things and put together, and it was there. And now here's the key to the magic as well, is being thankful. Being gracious, grateful. But first I want to get to one more thing, because it's not just willy-nilly either. And that's the thing that, when you talk about the left-hand path versus the right-hand path, whichever way they are here, the left-hand path says, the right-hand path says, I want to find a God to worship. The left-hand path says, I want to be a God and be worshipped. And of course, I'm trying to travel the middle path, where I don't want to worship and I don't want to be worshipped. You know, I just want to be. And so with that, there's an intention that goes with that, and the setting of an intention that creates the quote unquote luck. Another legendary coach, Bear Bryant, was noted as saying that luck is simply preparation meeting opportunity, and therein lies the key to perpetuating the magic. Once you get the magic going, and you can see it with the rituals, because once the rituals get going, but once the magic gets going, if you continue to give credit, so to speak, to the magic. Magic is a jealous god, quote unquote god. Magic is jealous, and magic wants the credit. It's not so much magic wants the credit, again, because it's all in us. It's not woo out there, but it is woo out there at the same time that it is in here, as within, so without, as above, so below. But anyway, so there is an intent. There's a preparation, and but magic. Go back. Magic wants the credit and deserves the credit. So when you say it's just coincidence, then magic tends to decrease. And I am not. I did not notice this on my own. I give credit where credit's due. Foolish Fish. You can check his videos out. He's one of the videos that I subscribe to. He has a really good Saturday program on magic. If you want some real technical stuff on magic, he's really good. And he talks about this, about how when you give credit to coincidence, the magic doesn't happen as much anymore. But when you give credit to the magic, it happens more often. And therein lies the key, that gratefulness and that acknowledgement. But because knowing that you set out, because what that does is it increases the energy behind your intent, and so that you're operating again out of a state of abundance rather than a state of lack. You're not approaching it out of that context. So anyway, I've tried to keep these videos real short for you, to give you little tidbits, because I've got another story I'll be posting. But if you go to the link up here, you'll see my vocal page, where you can link to some of the stories that I'm writing, and they're around the themes of magic, and gives you an idea from a fictional standpoint. And again, therein lies magic. Magic. Wow. The first time I read a fictional story, a good fictional story, and was transported to the locale of the story in my mind, that was magic. Because that is magic. If you change your mind, you change your world. That's simple magic. Simple magic. And whatever method you use, don't let anyone put you down. Whatever method you use, if you have to cross your, whatever method you use, whatever works, as long as it works. Remember what Vince Dooley said. As long as it works, they can say whatever they want. Well, I hope you've had a really, really, really good week as we move into the start of the new week. And I look forward to seeing you again. Namaste.